Welcome to Jumble Tool. We build an online application for structural analysis of data. In this video, we are explaining what a digest is. You should already be familiar with opening the tool, starting a project, and uploading the data. If you are not, please check our introductory video. The tool shows your data in the panel on the right as a directed oriented graph. The graph consists of nodes and edges. The nodes represent pieces of data, such as text lines, XML elements, or JSON objects, depending on the file type. The edges represent how the data pieces are related to each other, for example, that an array owns several objects. Each node can have 0 or more labels. These are shown at the top here. Also, each node can have 0 or more named properties shown at the bottom. Similarly, an edge has a label, shown at the top here, and the edge can also have 0 or more named properties. In short, the data is represented as a labeled property graph in the right panel. Switch to the left pane. The panel on the left contains the digest. We have invented this word to avoid heavily overused terms such as a model or a scheme. The digest shows a simplified view of the data, its structure, and statistics. All nodes with the same set of labels are represented in the digest as one concept. So instead of 1,600 data nodes, we can see only 6 concepts in the digest, each concept having a unique set of labels. The concepts in the digest are connected with edges we call relationships. A relationship from concept A to concept B represents all edges connecting any node labeled A to any node labeled B. So instead of dealing with 1,600 edges, we can see only 5 relationships in the digest. The graph of concepts and relationships gives us understanding of the structure of the data. In our example here, we can see that upload contains a file, and the file contains an array of objects. Objects in turn contain strings and numbers. The numbers in the parentheses say how many nodes or edges are represented by each concept or relationship. For example, we have 837 nodes labeled string, but only one edge from the node labeled file to the node labeled array. Both the concepts and relationships show the properties of the represented nodes and edges respectively. For example, the string concept contains properties level, path, and value, meaning that the nodes labeled string can contain only properties level, path, and value. Similarly, the relationship among object and number tells us that links between objects and numbers can have only one property named key. The properties in digest contain more statistical information. The statistics tell us how many times the property exists, if the values are empty, enumerated, or original string, or numbers. For example, the level property in concept number occurs 558 times, the same as number of number nodes. Hence, each number node has its level. The level is enumeration with the only one possible value, the number 2. The property value, on the other hand, is a general number ranging from -79 to 54. As you can see, the digest describes the structural and statistical features of the data in a condensed form. One can use it to inspect the data and gain insight and understanding. The digest can be used to manipulate the data too. You can find more about this in other videos on this channel.